Hello, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Cindy Robillard. I'm the Business Services Manager with the Vermont Department of Labor. Today, our session is Rapid Response, Resources to Support Reemployment. The agenda today, we are going to begin with an overview of unemployment compensation, and we will follow up with talking about an overview of reemployment services, and then we will be giving you some very clearly outlined next steps to take. Rapid Response is a federally funded program that is available to help workers who have lost their jobs, no fault of their own, navigate through the resources and access the resources that they need in order to become reemployed. We assist workers facing job loss due to downsizing or business closure. The Department of Labor is here to advise you, the workers, about your rights, responsibilities, and the services available to you during the rapid response event. The Workforce Development Division and the Unemployment Compensation Division, which are two separate units within the Department of Labor, work actively together to provide the support and information that you need. So the next few slides, I'd like to introduce my colleague, Robin Gomez, and she is going to take us through an overview of unemployment compensation.
Unemployment insurance three-step process. Step 1 is to establish your initial claim. Step 2, file weekly claims certifications to receive a payment. Step 3, when applicable, reopen an existing claim for benefits. It's important to note that all unemployment weeks run from Sunday to Saturday, so we will be referring to by week ending Saturday dates. Step 1, establishing your initial claim. To establish your initial claim online at www.labor.vermont.gov or call 877-214-3330. You would do this during your first week of unemployment, working less than 35 hours per week. For claimant assistance, call 877-214-3332. Step 1 continued. Information that will be needed to establish your initial claim. The very last day that you physically worked. All information regarding any employer you worked for in the last 18 months. That is including start date and end dates, phone numbers, and your work location, including out-of-state employers. Your driver's license number, if applicable, banking information, your routing number and account number. We only use bank or credit union information. Details on vacation, severance, sick pay, wages in lieu of notice, or other remuneration is received. Step 2, file a weekly claim each week to receive payment of benefits. Each week starts on Sunday and ends on Saturday. This is a span of time to look for work or to track any hours and wages worked. You cannot file for a week until the week has finished. When to file? Sundays, 24 hours, the line is open to you. Monday through Thursday, 3:30 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. or Friday, 3:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. You cannot file on a Saturday. Please note you should file continuously, even if your claim requires fact-finding and you do not have a decision yet. Step 2 continued. To file your weekly UI claim, go to the UI claimant portal at labor.vermont.gov/unemployment-insurance. Scroll to Claimants, click on File Your Weekly Claim, and that is in the claimant portal. Step 3, reopen a claim for benefits. The tips are, if you are not certain whether you have an existing claim already, there are 2 ways to check on your own. Number 1, look at the last monetary determination you received from the department. This will show you your benefit year end date. And step 3 continued. Reopen a claim for benefits. Tips continued. If you do not have your last monetary determination, you can log into the UI claimant portal using your social security number and personal identification number and check your claim information. Step 3 continued. Reopen a claim for benefits. Once you are finally logged in, click the Reopen Your Claim link on the welcome page. After reopening your claim, continue to file your weekly claims. Each week you are unemployed through the UI claimant portal. If you do not remember your PIN or you have any other problem or questions, contact our Claimant Assistance Center at 1-877-214-3332. What happens next on the initial claim? You should be receiving important documents. The monetary determination letter, that's going to show you wages reported to the department by your employer. It will show your unemployment benefit entitlement. You may receive multiple monetary determinations if wages need to be requested or corrected. And a claimant handbook. You must read and certify you understand your rights and responsibilities, and the handbook is available to you at the link below. Separation pay, vacation pay, severance pay, wages in lieu of notice, and sick pay are all applied to the period of time immediately following the separation based upon the claimant's normal work schedule. Claimants who receive payment or are due at the separation may be disqualified, meaning that they may not be able to receive UI benefits for the time period that the payments covers. This is determined by comparing your weekly allocation of this pay compared to the claimant's weekly benefit amount. And here's the example. If you received or will be receiving 2 weeks of vacation pay and 1 week of severance pay, you would be disqualified for 3 weeks. Claimants may still be able to collect their maximum duration of benefits, but only after the period of disqualification has ended. Separation pay continued. Claimants are required to inform the Department of Labor of any remunerations, including, but not limited to, severance pay, holiday pay, holidays not defined by state law or the Unemployment Insurance Board rule, vacation pay, sick pay, and wages in lieu of notice. Complete information about a claimant's responsibilities while filing for unemployment can be found in the department's UI claimant handbook. Job search. Currently, a work search waiver has been in place. Effective May 9th, 2021, there will now be a work search requirement that is reinstated. You are required to look for work each week. Make and document 3 job contacts for suitable employment each week. Suitable employment is work that you are qualified to perform and pays a wage within an established wage reduction that will adjust by your length of unemployment. Do not apply for a position you are not willing to take. What is an acceptable job contact? You can satisfy the work search requirement by providing information in the work search section of the online weekly claim that includes any of the following: submitting an application for a job or jobs you are reasonably qualified for, contacting your former employer to inquire if they can bring you back to work, or contacting an employer via phone, in person, or email with a formal request for hire. Other important things to know: you must be able and available to work. Keep your address and telephone number current. There is time-sensitive information that will be mailed to you. Keep your address updated even after you have stopped filing, as we will be sending you a 1099-G form for tax reporting that would need to be received timely. Weekly benefit reductions. Working part-time. Working less than 35 hours is considered partially employed for that week. You must report all gross wages as earned and hours worked. You may be eligible for partial unemployment benefit if your total gross wages do not equal or exceed twice your weekly benefit amount, and you have worked less than 35 hours during the certification week. Federal and state taxes, and this is a voluntary election. If a weekly benefit amount is $531, the total tax withholding would be $65. Child support garnishment orders will also reduce your weekly benefit amount. Deductible monies such as vacation pay or employer-funded pensions. Unemployment insurance. Your handbook is your guide. It is important that you read and understand the information provided to you in our claimant handbook. Claimant assistance line is 1-877-214-3332.
Thank you, Robin. And now we're going to move on to a couple of slides about reemployment resources that are available. Everyone is encouraged to create a job seeker account with the Vermont Job Link system, and that's vermontjoblink.com. This allows you to create a profile about yourself. It allows you to create a resume if you would like to do that, and allows you to see the job openings that we have where employers have contacted us and we have posted their job openings. So it's an active database that's used both by job seekers like yourself and employers. And you can do that at any time. We also would encourage you to visit our workforce development website, and that's labor.vermont.gov/jobs. There you can learn about the employers that have immediate hiring needs You can also learn about some of the virtual workshops that we are currently offering on topics like resume writing, interviewing, local labor market information, and networking. And we host a weekly virtual job fair every Thursday at 11 a.m. When you contact your local Career Recenter for career services, you may receive help in developing a reemployment strategy. Again, we have staff who will be willing to work with you on writing that winning resume and cover letter, and then helping you prepare for your job interview. We do have veterans representatives that are available to meet with veterans who require support in the reemployment process. Another feature or service that's very helpful is we have a very robust economic and labor market information website. People find this very helpful in looking for trends or projections about what kinds of jobs currently exist and where there's growth and other opportunities. And then finally, you'll work with your Career Center specialist to explore training and educational opportunities if those activities will help you reach your employment goal. So important next steps. We want you to file your unemployment claim following the instructions that you've received in this presentation. We encourage you to register and create a job seeker account in vermontjoblink.com. If you are interested, we offer what we call our skills and interest survey. That allows us to know about your background and what your goals are, and to be able to help you with your reemployment strategy. We would also like you to consider scheduling an appointment for an individual interview to begin this process. The numbers of the local resource centers around the state are here on the screen. We have 12 offices throughout Vermont. So I will leave this slide here for just a few seconds so that you can jot down the number closest to you and make that call. Thank you for joining us today for this presentation, and we are here to support you with your reemployment activities. Have a good day.